before I forget, this is the code you need to join our Predictions League. Go to the official UEFA Champions League website, go to Gaming and Score Predictor, and the code you need to get into the league is that one there. Okay. Hello everyone, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So this is an ASMR video to help you relax and maybe even fall asleep. And we are going to do our very first score predictors, and for the Champions League, for the Europa League, and for the Conference League. So let's do it. This is I did so badly on the league last year. I really hope I have a better year. Okay, here we go. Right, predictions. As usual, I'm going to upset loads of people, so take it out on me in the comment section. Be nice, obviously, but tell me I'm completely wrong. I'm going to go on gut instinct and from what I've seen from the matches that I've watched for these particular teams. But bear in mind that I'm a bit of a contrarian and I love predicting things that I don't think are going to happen, or that the general consensus don't think are going to happen. And I also love an underdog, so some of my score predictions are mental. Let's go. Young Boys of Switzerland, Leipzig of Germany. I forgot to look up the situation of Leipzig before looking at this, but they have sold a lot of their big players. They have done a bit of recruitment as well. I do think they should win. Young Boys, I don't think have started. Oh, I can't remember actually. I'm just going to say 2-0. That's what quite a lot of people say, and I'm going to get a bonus if that score happens, because I've chosen a particular popular prediction. Oh yeah, I need to play my booster at some point as well. This one is a difficult one to predict because Newcastle are really good, but they have lost twice. Milan, I watched them against Roma. I was so impressed. I thought they were absolutely fantastic, but then sort of just gave up in the last 10 minutes. So they have got potential to lose focus. For that reason, I think I might have to go for a 1-1. Oh, 2-1's a good one though, isn't it? Oh, I said gut instinct, 1-1. Away the lads. Okay, Shakhtar against Porto. Porto are a really good team. Shakhtar are at home in Poland, but they really impressed me in the last year's competition. Not many people are backing them though. I'm gonna say 1-0. They have bought a couple of new Brazilians, surprisingly. So let's see how that goes. Barcelona, Antwerp. Oh god, I really want this Antwerp team to do well. I love the fact that there's a new champion of Belgium and they're a really young team, but the first game is in the Lions' Den. I don't think it'll be 4, but it definitely could be 3. I'm going to be nice and say 2. But I'm hoping that Antwerp can do something in this year's competition and do something for Belgian football, maybe drop down into the Europa League and win it or something. Man City, Red Star. Red Star, I've been told by you, the subscribers, have a really good team this year and are going to do really well. This is the reigning champion and your first game is away from home. So I'm going to be nice and not say 5-0. I'm going to go 3. But that's not to say that they won't start well and maybe get a goal. I want to 3-1 maybe would be a better score. Okay, two teams in a bit of a transition. PSG lost all their big stars, haven't started well in the league. Dortmund got rid of, well, they haven't got rid of many stars, they just haven't recruited to cover positions, and they haven't started very well in their league. So, I don't know, really. Maybe 2-1 or 1-0. 2-all. I like the odds on that. I'm going to say 2-all. I don't think this Paris team is going to go far yet, but, you know, stranger things have happened, and they have bought well. It's just, can they gel in time, that's all. Lazio, Atletico de Madrid. A couple of months ago I would have really backed Lazio, but they've started so poorly. They're actually in the relegation zone. And they've lost Milinkovic-Savic as well. So for me, it's an Atletico de Madrid win. I'm going to say 1-0. Okay, Feyenoord, Celtic. Celtic go on to forget about last season's campaign. Feyenoord back in the Champions League. Champions of the Netherlands. They're a good team at home. I watched them twice last year when they played Roma in the Europa League semi-finals. I thought they were excellent. Definitely could have and deserved perhaps to get into the final. And that's coming from me, a Roma fan. So I think that they can win it. But Celtic, never ever count them out. 1-1 is pretty close. I think the Dutch will edge it. So a lot of the new teams in the competition are away to absolute giants, aren't they? Union Berlin, can they do something? Real Madrid don't have a striker, which is ridiculous. But I do like this Union Berlin side. I'm going to say 2-0. Galatasaray against Copenhagen. Again, my subscribers tell me that Galatasaray have recruited well. I took a look last night and I agree. They've got some really good players in there. If Copenhagen were at home, this could be a completely different score, but you know, you go into Istanbul to play a fresh Galatasaray team winning the league. But you know, they're very powerful, committed players for Copenhagen. They're not going to run away with this game. I'm going to say 2-1. Okay, Benfica, Salzburg. Salzburg are an established team now in Austria. They've done well year after year. But I really, really fancied this Benfica team last year. I'm going to say 2-0. Okay, Real Sociedad back in the Champions League, but they've got the finalists in their first attempt. They haven't sort of made much of an impact at the beginning of this year, but they're only about 2 games in. Inter, they haven't lost too many players. They managed to keep hold of Barella and Martinez, but not Dzeko or Lukaku. And what do I think? I think 2-1 to Inter. Sorry, Sociedad. Okay, Braga against Napoli. Braga back in the competition after a little absence. Napoli back after winning the Scudetto, but they lost their manager and they lost Lozano, who's gone back to PSV. So I don't know, I think Napoli have still got enough to win. They've started the Serie A pretty good, and Braga aren't one of the typical top 3 best teams in Portugal. So I'm going to say 2-1. They still have Osimhen, who is just amazing. Okay, this is a really tricky one. Arsenal at home, PSV, definitely my pick to win the Eredivisie this year. Sorry, Feyenoord fans. I think PSV have recruited incredibly well. So, but it's Arsenal, one of the best teams in Europe. So I'm going to say 2-1. It'll be close, but I think it'll be a really good watch as well. That's the one I think I'll be watching that evening. Okay, next, Sevilla against Lens. Now, Lens only missed out on the French League. Lost out to PSG by 1 point. They beat PSG on the way to the end of the season as well, to close the gap. But they've not started very well. Sevilla, I don't think I've started it very well either. So yeah, I think, to be honest, I think 0-0, but I might go 1-0 to Sevilla, or 1-1. Yeah, I'm going to do 1-1. I'm not convinced that they're up and running at Sevilla. Okay, and then Bayern Munich against Man United. Wow. I think I'm going to say Bayern to win at the minute. Man United haven't impressed me this season just yet. They're still sorting a couple of things out. And Bayern were a complete team, and now they've added Kane. 3-1 is kind of tempting. 2-1 probably very realistic. So I'll play it safe and go 2-1. Okay. That is that. Actually, I didn't play my booster. Who shall I play my booster with? Who am I most sure about? It might be Benfica, I think. I think that they will win. Okay. Okay, and that's that. So I'm going to actually do the Europa League and Conference League in a different video. So tune in for that. Don't forget to join the league and totally beat me, kick my ass. And tune in next week when I look how terrible my choices were, look at the league, and then do Matchday 2's predictions. Until then, click like, drop a comment, join the league, click subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you again really soon. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.